Now that you've learned all about the note names, it's time to come back to that secret code I told you about. Music is a new language or code, and this code needs to tell us how long to hold all the notes down on the piano, and it needs to tell us which notes to play and when. For instance, it needs to tell us which letter name to play and how long to play that note for. For example, Pesky Cat might hold for 2 beats like this. 1, 2. Or 4 beats like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to do this, we're going to learn some new symbols. Let's see what they actually look like. Are you ready for a story? A long, long time ago, in a magical place called Musicland, there lived a king. The king was a happy chap, and he had a beautiful castle. He had a nice big round tummy, and he was always smiling. His favorite number was 4. He did everything in 4s. When he ate 4 of everything. When he walked, he would hold each step for 4 counts. And when he would whistle notes that held for 4 counts. His name was King Semibreve, and he counted for 4 beats. Let me show you the King Semibreve playing an F. 1, 2, 3, 4. The king had a beautiful wife called Queen Minim. She looked the same as the king, except she had a stem, and the stem could go up or down. The queen was a lovely lady. She was also happy like the king and always smiling. She also had a favorite number, and everything she did was also in her favorite number, the number 2. When she sang, she would hold each note for 2 beats. When she ate 2 of everything. I think her favorite thing to eat were cupcakes, and she always had 2 at a time. Let's have a listen to the Queen Minim playing an A. 1, 2. The king and the queen had a daughter. She was called Princess Minim, and like her mom, her favorite number was also 2. So like the queen, she did everything in 2s. Here's the Princess Minim playing a D. 1, 2. So let's have a look at that lovely family. The King Semibreve, the Queen Minim, and the Princess Minim. Now the royal family had a very special group of guards that looked after them in the castle. They were called the Guard Crotchets, and there were 4 of them that marched around the castle all day, making sure the dragons and trolls stayed far away from the castle. All 4 crotchet guards protected the king, and 2 were specially looking after the Princess Minim, and 2 were specially looking after the Queen Minim. Each guard crotchet counted 1 beat, and they would march 1 step at a time. Everything they did was 1 at a time. 1 cupcake a day, 1 step at a time, 1 blow of their trumpets at a time. The guard crotchets also had a stem, but they were coloured in. Have a listen to a guard crotchet playing a B. 1. How about I let all 4 guard crotchets play one after the other? Have a listen to this. 1, 1, 1, 1. Now outside the castle was the music village, and that's where the villager quavers lived. They were wonderful little music notes, each one counting half. They looked very similar to the guards, but at the end of their stem they had a little small tail. Everything the villager quavers did was nice and quick, as they did everything in halves. They only ate half a cupcake at a time, and when they walked, it was in half steps, nice and quick. Something very special happened when the villagers fell in love. As soon as they stood next to each other, if they liked each other, their tails would magically join, and they would look like this. I'm going to play you some villager quavers now. We will count them 1 and. I'll play a few of them so that you can hear how they might sound. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You can take some time to colour in the printout of a castle diagram and keep that with you to remember how much each note holds for. And when you have that worksheet ready, I'll meet you in the next video.